Imagine that everything you've ever known, every star in the sky, every planet in our solar system, and even the laws of physics themselves, are not real. They are simulations, carefully crafted by a superintelligence beyond our comprehension, a reality that has been orchestrated for reasons unknown. What if the solar system, with its vast planets, moons, and distant icy objects, were nothing more than a digital creation, a sophisticated construct designed to fool us into believing we exist in a tangible universe? This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a concept that has been gaining traction in scientific and philosophical communities. It's called the simulation hypothesis, the idea that what we perceive as the real world could be a vast, complex illusion. In this scenario, our solar system could be a digital sandbox designed by a higher intelligence to study us, test us, or perhaps entertain its creators. But how could this work? And more importantly, how would we ever know? The origins of the simulation hypothesis. The simulation hypothesis isn't a recent idea. Philosophers have pondered the nature of reality for centuries, from Plato's allegory of the cave to Descartes' notion of a deceptive demon. However, the modern interpretation of the simulation hypothesis was popularized by Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom in 2003. He proposed that a sufficiently advanced civilization with immense computing power could simulate entire universes down to the smallest detail. According to Bostrom, it's possible, even probable, that we are living in such a simulation. Think about the rapid evolution of technology. In just a few decades, we've gone from basic video games like Pong to hyper-realistic virtual worlds that mimic real life. If technology continues to evolve at such a pace, what might we be able to create in 1,000 or even 1,000,000 years? Now, imagine a civilization far older than ours, one that has mastered quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and even consciousness itself. For them, creating a simulation as intricate as the solar system would be as easy as running a program. Every atom, every photon of light, every gravitational pull could be simulated with such precision that no one inside would ever suspect the truth. But why simulate something like the solar system? Why go to such lengths to create this intricate celestial playground? The answer to that question could be terrifying. Why simulate our solar system? The most unsettling possibility is that we are part of an experiment. A higher intelligence, be it an advanced alien race or even our future descendants, may have simulated the solar system to study the development of intelligent life, to observe how societies form, evolve, and possibly collapse. In this case, every event in human history, every war, every technological advancement, every leap in space exploration, could have been part of an elaborate simulation to see how we, as a species, respond. Our solar system might not even be the first simulation of its kind. There could be countless others, each one with slightly different variables to test how civilizations emerge. Perhaps in another simulation, Mars harbors intelligent life, or Jupiter's moons are teeming with creatures. Each simulation could be running different scenarios, and we just happen to be living in the one where Earth developed humans. But that's not the only possibility. The creators of this simulation might not be interested in us at all. We might just be a byproduct of their interest in the cosmos. They could be simulating solar systems to study how planets form, how stars die, or how black holes bend the fabric of space-time. If this is the case, we are nothing more than an accidental side effect of their real goals, a cosmic afterthought in a grander experiment, the fabric of our simulated reality. If our solar system is a simulation, how is it constructed? To understand this, we must first explore how simulations work. In video games, for example, environments are rendered only when necessary. When the player approaches a new area, the game engine generates the visuals. Could our universe work the same way? Is the solar system only rendered in full detail when we observe it? Are the stars, planets, and distant galaxies merely placeholders until we point our telescopes at them? Quantum mechanics offers an eerie parallel to this idea. There's a strange phenomenon in the quantum world known as the observer effect. At a quantum level, particles like electrons behave differently when they are being observed. When left alone, they exist in a state of probability, where they can be in multiple places at once, but as soon as they are observed, they collapse into a single location. This could be interpreted as evidence of a simulated universe, where reality only becomes concrete when observed. Imagine that the solar system works the same way. The distant planets, asteroids, and comets might not exist in full detail until we look at them. The vast stretches of space between the planets could be filled with code, waiting to be rendered when a spacecraft approaches. Even the Sun, the blazing heart of our solar system, might only be a simulation of fusion reactions, running perfectly in sync with the rest of the system. And what about time? In a simulation, time doesn't have to flow linearly. The creators could speed it up, slow it down, or even rewind it. What if the reason we can't fully comprehend the birth of the universe or what came before the Big Bang is because the simulation only started at that point? Before that moment, there was nothing, just an empty void waiting for the program to begin. The glitches in the system. If we are living in a simulation, there could be ways to detect it. Just as video games sometimes glitch, revealing the limitations of the code, our simulated universe might also show signs of cracks. These glitches could manifest in various ways: anomalies in physics, unexplainable events, or strange occurrences in the cosmos. One possible glitch could be the unexplained nature of dark matter and dark energy. These mysterious substances make up the vast majority of the universe, yet we cannot see or directly detect them. They could be part of the simulation's coding, a way to fill in the gaps and ensure the universe behaves as intended. Alternatively, dark matter and dark energy might be evidence of the simulation's limits, things we aren't supposed to fully understand because they exist outside our program. Another potential glitch is the speed of light. In our universe, nothing can travel faster than light. But what if this is a limitation of the simulation itself? Just as video games have rendering limits, where the graphics can only load so fast, the speed of light could be the maximum speed at which information can be processed in our simulated universe. We might also encounter glitches in the form of déjà vu, those strange moments where we feel like we've lived through something before. Could this be evidence of the simulation resetting or replaying certain events? What if these moments are remnants of previous runs of the simulation, echoes of a past iteration that accidentally bled through into the current one? The end of the simulation. Perhaps the most chilling question is, what happens when the simulation ends? Every program eventually shuts down. Whether it's due to the creators losing interest, the system crashing, or the experiment reaching its conclusion, the simulation cannot run forever. When it ends, what happens to us? Will we simply cease to exist, vanishing along with the solar system and everything we've ever known? Alternatively, the simulation might be reset, and we could find ourselves living through the same events again without realizing it. Perhaps the history of the solar system has been played out countless times, with only minor variations in each iteration. Maybe in the next version, Earth won't exist at all, or maybe another planet in our solar system will be home to intelligent life instead. The thought that our solar system might be a simulation raises profound and unsettling questions about our place in the universe. It forces us to confront the possibility that everything we know is an illusion, crafted by forces beyond our understanding. In the end, we may never know for sure whether our solar system is real or simulated, but one thing is certain: the idea leaves us questioning the very nature of reality itself.